Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with week 13 of take 3. This week's take 3, envelopes, or one envelope, a stamp set. I have Paper Artsy Eclectica, and it's EKD03. I think that's all it's got on it. Yep. EKD03. Had it a while, so it probably is still available, and I've got a book page to stamp on. So we're going to decorate one of these envelopes with probably all of the stamps that's in this set. Let's put all the stamps to good use. I find sometimes you buy a stamp set and you use the 1 or 2 stamps from the set over and over, but I have to say this one has been well used, well loved. It's a wee bit quirky, but we don't mind quirky. So we're going to stamp them all out. I've got my VersaFine and a stamping block, and I think we'll stamp these first. I'm not sure I need to show you how to stamp them all out, but we'll stamp out a few so that we can colour a few in, and then we are going to quickly cut them out. Because they're stamped on book page, I don't think you have to pay particular attention to all the detail while you're cutting them out, because you want to get maybe a little bit of the, the book page, so that we can see that we've stamped on an old book page. So I think that gives us, it's one of my favourite things to do, is stamp on a book page. Right, and we will maybe do one more, just because we like to do things in threes. Ink. So I'm using my VersaFine because what I'm going to use to add some colour is water-based, although I'm not going to use any water today. Right, so I think that'll do us. We are going to use all the stamps, but I think that, let me get a little space over here to put them down. I think that'll do for the stamping, just to show you how things progress. And I have my pens here. These are Zig Clean Colour Real Brush by Kuretake, and I've picked out a few colours that I quite liked just to randomly colour in. These are obviously not real flowers, so you don't feel as if you have to stick to what's real and what's not, but I just can't stop myself. Leaves always have to be green. It's just a rule that leaves have to be green. And I'm not paying particular attention to anything. Just grab a colour and decide which bits you quite fancy to be that colour, and then just do all the bits you like in that colour before we move on to another colour. This is beige. I think I maybe want the stems to be not green so that they show up against the leaves. And we will use this as well on some of the squares. And here's a blue-grey. Obviously you colour with any pens that you've got, or pencils, or whatever. this one. Yeah. In amongst it, I've got one Ecoline brush pen. These are water-based as well. It's just that this was a nice pinky shade, and my pale pink in my Kuritakis is a little bit dry, and so, and this one I think. So that's why we moved on to the brush pens. Right, what have we got left? We've got a haze blue. It's a little bit paler. Maybe do that bit there. And what have we not used? Oatmeal is very pale. Let me just add a little bit to the edge of that. And I think we'll use the darker pink on this one. There. And a few more pinks there. And then a pink heart. And we'll add some green to that. Just for a little bit of a shade. Right, I think that's us. A quick whiz round here just. Right. Okay, we can put the pens aside and grab the scissors. And I'm not going to bore you with cutting out these. I will just show you that then I just quickly do that to prep them ready to be cut out individually. And then we can while away 5 minutes. Just quickly go around this one because this is super easy. Right, there. So same, all of that, and you will end up with this. So you can see that we have cut out, just leaving a little bit of a border. And the 3 flowers, and that one, and that one. This one is the one that's got the big long lines, but we don't need those big long lines, so we don't have to have them. Right, so now to decorate or save them for another day. So let's choose the fancy envelope. Right, and now we just have to decide a rough placement, and I think that should be in the corner. And I'm not even concerned that the writing on my book page is up and down the opposite way. And I think we'll have the flowers down here. And then just a little layer of that there maybe, with Mr. Lion sitting on the top. So how cute is that? That would be really nice Happy Mail. But I think I'm going to add a little bit of strips of the book page that I used. This is some leftover strips from cutting them out. And I think I'm maybe just going to add a few strips on the background just to take away from the whiteness. So that's what I'm going to do. I was just thinking we would maybe just sort of randomly add That's got a little bit of the stamping on it. Yeah, just takes away from the plainness a wee bit and uses up what was left from. Oh, I've got a new glue stick. The plainness of the pure white. Oh, what's that? It's a bit of glue stick. Let me just... Well, we'll get this stuck down and then we'll need to deal with my sticky fingers. Just reach in and get a wee bit over exuberant with the, because it's a brand new one, it's got a straight edge. And I leaned too hard and it all just obviously lumped up, clogged up. So there we are. And this one. So I haven't been as busy on YouTube. We've had a little bit of a reorganization furniture wise in the house, and I don't know if anyone has seen my a while back I did a little tour of the crafty room, and I use my late mum's cabinet, china cabinet. It's one of these bow fronted vintage from the 50s cabinet, and I had all my nice planners and travellers notebooks, and we nearly had a disaster with the stem there. And my Hobonichi books from over the years, and just some nice wee ornaments and things. So it was in the crafty room because we had painted it in that kind of shabby chic chalk paint and put new wallpaper on the back. It's got 2 glass shelves. Anyway, we were a little bit fed up of what was in the dining room area. The table and chairs, and then it was one of these cubes sets, and I was like, well, will we swap round the cabinet and make my late mum's and dad's cabinet, the old bowl fronted cabinet, will we make it like a drinks cabinet? That might be quite cool. Get some vintage glasses, you know, some cocktail glasses, and maybe a soda stream or an ice bucket or something. Just we'll scour these vintage shops and see if we can get some nice display things. So that was fine. So we agreed that that's what we would do. So the cabinet got emptied, and then the cube got emptied, and I swapped it round. So because the cube that was in the dining room, I think it's a Kallax, but it's a fancy Kallax with wheels, and it's a different colour. It's not the white that I've got here already. It's a nice dark grey with a nice wooden trim. It's a fancy Kallax. I don't know why it's different, but anyway. And it's a big let me look, 2, 4, 6, 8 cubes as opposed to the wee bow fronted cabinet. So I was in my glory reorganising this week. All my bits and bobs. It took everything, all my simple story scrapbooks from holidays over the years, and yeah, so I'm really pleased. The cabinet, the bow cabinet's actually just empty now in the dining room area. How cute is that? Now, there's a word on the stamp set that says shine, but I'm not sure that I want shine on it. So we'll need to fill the old cabinet with some nice glasses and some cocktail glasses and things. I want shine on the back. You know, I think I'd quite like a word, but if it's take 3, I'm not really allowed to use a 4th thing, am I? A 4th thing would be cheating, wouldn't it? Anyway, I think it's nice. So yeah, so all my bits and bobs fitted into that better. All my albums, my planners, my traveller's notebooks, everything is all nicely back in there. Although now it just means I'm absolutely surrounded by these cubes, these Kallax units. But anyway, it's lovely storage and it's good. It's not beautiful storage, but it's practical. Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there, and maybe off camera, because to keep it a true take 3, I should stop there, but maybe just for me myself, I might add just a little sticker, a little word, a little one of these sayings, you know, from the, let me just grab, you know, one of these kind of things. Do you think? See, like that, full of wonder. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It would just finish it off. But it won't be a take 3 if I did that. So I'll put them back in the box and leave it there. Okay, wait a minute. Where's my take 3 book? Oh, I'm not organised. 2 ticks. Right. Oh, it was way over in the new cabinet. That's why I had forgotten. This is the take 3 one, isn't it? Yes, this is... Oh my goodness. How... I don't know. Oh, here's a nice plain one. Now, we could have it over... I was nearly saying cheerio to everyone there a minute ago, and now I'm... Oh, that's quite cool, isn't it? That way. And that would open up. Yeah, I think we'll maybe put it there. Okay, I'm going now. I've prattled on long enough. So, thanks for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.